Hey everyone, this is Joe Bradley here in Houston, Texas, and I just want to thank you first of all for stopping by my page. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Thank you for stopping by my blog. Wherever it is that you found me this morning, I want to just thank you for stopping by. And as always, my goal is to add value to your life in some kind of way, shape, or form. And if you are sitting at an intersection in your life right now, going towards the realization of your dream, if you're stuck in traffic, then my goal and my hopes is that this jewel that I'm passing on to you on this morning will change that red light to green, will get that traffic to moving so you can pursue forward and get closer to the realization of your dream. So this morning I'm starting in the 4th week, and I'm actually at the for lack of a better word, at the month-iversary. Yeah, y'all like that, don't you? I'm at the month-iversary mark of working out. Actually, this Friday will be the end of the 4th week, so this Friday will be a month that I've been working out, and I've seen some action. So I've seen some pretty good results so far. I've seen myself being pushed to the limits and beyond the limits. And when we started off, we talked about actually pushing through and working and performing under pressure and pushing through the threshold, not eliminating the pressure, but performing in spite of the pressure, because that actually makes us stronger. We talk about how pressure makes us precious, and also we talked about how when we introduce something new into our environment, it's strange at first, but we got to perform anyway. And then after introduction, it becomes repetition, and after repetition and stability and building the foundation, then we're able to perform at greater lengths. And those principles actually take us into every different facet of life. They take us into being better off and seeing better results. And if we're going to see the kind of results that we want to see in any part of life, whether it's marketing, whether it's ministry, whether it's relationship, or as I'm doing right now, working out, getting in shape, then we have to introduce new things. We have to do new things, do something different in order to see in order to see different kinds of results. And so today I want to talk about something that I realized, and it's fun when you can see value being introduced into any facet of life through something that you're doing, right? And so today I woke up, and this is what I do every morning that I get up. I get up about 5:15, 5:30, give or take, and I start getting ready to go to my workout. My workout sometimes at 6 in the morning, most of the time it's at 8 o'clock in the morning. Recently it's been at 8 o'clock, but I get up at about 5:30, and I start kind of just picturing how my day is going to go. I start drawing a picture of my day in my mind, and as I draw that picture in my mind, and I know what my goals are, I know what my intentions are, there's going to be some opposition there, because without opposition there will actually be no gained strength, right? We won't become better without opposition. A good friend of mine by the name of John Chapman, I heard him say on a mastermind call that we do every morning, he said that the setbacks and the drama, actually he quoted 50 Cent, which I thought was pretty cool. He said drama doesn't mean anything, it's just part of the process, or it's just part of the game. And a lot of times we give up whenever we run into opposition, or we give up whenever we run into a little bit of drama, and we try to avoid every bit of drama that we can. And not saying that you should go looking for drama or looking for trouble, but understand that it is part of the process. Understand that we become stronger as drama is introduced into our life, as we come across the negative people, as we come across the adversities in life, and as we come across the opposition and the obstacles, as we come across those things, that isn't a reason to quit, but those actually give us strength. We learn lessons from those, right? And so if it was easy, then everybody would be doing it. If this journey was easy, everybody would be doing it. But drama isn't the reason to quit. And as we talked about a couple of weeks ago, in the glass, sometimes just the glass, the glass half full, and the glass half empty, they look for different things in the glass. But sometimes It's not about what's in the glass or what's not in the glass. Sometimes it's just understanding that it's just part of the process, right? When you lose out, when someone gets over on you, when you get scammed, when you get cheated on, when you get used and abused and all that stuff, yeah, there's pain, yeah, there's heartache, yeah, you wish you didn't have to go through it, but the reality of it, the reality of it is you can get back up again knowing that this is just part of the process. You know, in a football game, you're going to get tackled. In a boxing match, you're going to get punched. In a basketball game, you're going to get the ball stolen from you, but that doesn't mean that you've lost the game. That's just part of the process, you know. And so today what I want to talk about is we talked about unreal expectations before, and so today what I want to talk about is actually going to the next level. Going to the next level after you've experienced some bit of success, you've experienced some of the things that you want, you experienced some of the things that you actually been looking for. You start to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it starts to look like some things are going your way now, and it starts to look like, hey, you know what, I'm actually beginning to see some of the results that I want. That's what's happening to me right now. You know, my physique is coming back. I'm breathing a whole lot better. I'm actually lasted a lot longer in the gym and everything, and I'm feeling better. But today, and like as you know, I hate to sound like I'm going all over the place, but I'm kind of connecting everything at the same time or whatever. So if I lose you, I'm sorry. Maybe you might have to watch this video 2 or 3 times in order to understand where I'm going. Hopefully that's not the case, but hey, if it is, then it is. So I get up every morning, I see my day, I picture what my day is going to look like. I fix me a bowl of oatmeal, and usually I use 1 packet of oatmeal, right? A packet of oatmeal, whether it's, you know, flavored oatmeal, whether I gotta season it myself, whatever, or not season it, but flavor it myself. I'll eat a banana, and I'll drink a full glass of water, because that's the fuel that I know my body's going to need going into the day. And so now here we are about a month into the workout, and today going into the second set, I realized, actually not even the second set, when I was on the warm-ups, I realized that I was already getting hungrier. I was already getting hungry again. It was almost as if I didn't eat anything, and I realized that my metabolism has sped up. My metabolism actually moves it's actually a whole lot faster than what it was a month ago, right? And so going into the second set, I had nothing left in me. Not the second set, the second round of my works, I had nothing left in me. And going into the third workout of the second set, I was lightheaded, and then I had to run, you know, to the restroom and empty out the contents that was left in me. I'll let you guys figure out what that is, and you know, on your way home. But so it got me to thinking. You know, my trainer David told me, he said, man, well, that means you're gonna have to start introducing more carbs into your breakfast in the morning, because now your metabolism is moving so fast, you have to eat more, because we're getting more intense, right? And so that struck a chord in me. As I told you, I'm thinking pictures, and I'm thinking metaphors and stuff, and what we're using to build my metabolism back up and get me back into the shape that I want to be in, tip-top performance shape. It actually we're actually using the same principles that work for marketing, that work for relationships, and work for ministry. And I want to be in the kind of shape where I can go and tell you that I'm trying out for the 49ers, and you actually believe it, because it's possible, even though I'm not really going to do that. But you know, I want you to believe that. But in order to do that, I have to actually give more in the morning in my breakfast. I have to introduce a bigger breakfast, which means I'm probably going to have to get up a little bit earlier, because it's probably going to take me a little bit longer to eat the breakfast to eat a bigger breakfast, right? Introducing egg whites and wheat toast and a few other things, more than just oatmeal. A bowl of oatmeal, egg whites, some salt, some turkey sausages and stuff like that, because now I need more carbs, I need more proteins going into the workout. Well, here's how that fits into this video, and how this is going to turn your red light into your red light green. Is once we start getting the kind of results that we want to get, Now is the time to step up to add carbs into our diet, right? So you made a little bit of money in your marketing, in your business, in your in your company. You're getting a little bit more. You're getting a little bit more from your significant other in your relationship. You're seeing a whole lot more results in your ministry, and now it's time to step up and get more. But I think what happens often is that we fail to realize that the reason why we got the results we got is because of what we put into it in the first place, right? And so if we only put the same thing in, if we only put the same amount in on this go around, then we can't expect more. Napoleon Hill said there's no such reality as a getting without giving, or a getting before giving reality. There's no such reality. And sometimes we get fooled into thinking that reality does exist, and so we end up becoming manipulators, trying to manipulate our way into getting what it is that we want without giving on the front end. But there's no such reality. That's about as real as going to your garden in the backyard and expecting some tomatoes when you've never planted a tomato seed, expecting some cucumbers, expecting something to grow when there was nothing ever sowed, and so what I want to impart to you as I get ready to close is, if you're looking for more, then you've got to give more. If you want more out of this thing, then you got to give more. If you want more than one return, you got to give more than one seed, because every seed yields a harvest. But every time we want more, we got to step up and we got to give more. That's just the reality. And so if you're realizing that you're stuck, if you're realizing that you're at a plateau, if you're realizing that it seems like you can't get past this particular level in your relationship, in your ministry, in your home business, or whatever it is, then now it's time to look at what you've given and decide to give more. And don't get caught up in the what ifs. Don't get caught up in the well, what if I give more and nothing happens? Well, what if I do this and that doesn't occur? What if I lose? Let me tell you something. The only way that you're going to lose is if you lose the lesson in the process. The only way you're going to lose is if you lose the lesson too. So don't be afraid to give more. If you give more, I promise the results that you see are going to be the results that you're looking for, and then some. And so what I want to do right now is I'm going to end this call, and I hope that I've been able to pass on some value to you. I hope your red lights turn to green. And if this has resonated with you, and if you're looking for a mentor, if you're looking for someone to work with, if you have goals and if you have dreams, if you know that there's something better for you and you just don't know how to get it, but you're looking for more money, you're looking for freedom, you're looking for time freedom, and you're looking for financial freedom, then let me tell you something. We have the team, we have the coaches, we have the mentors that can help you get to wherever it is that you are looking to get. And so I want you to do me a favor and do yourself a favor and click on the link below, or do whatever is underneath this video. If you're looking at a capture page, then send in your name, your information, whether it's an email or phone number, and my personal assistant will call you back. Or you can click on the link below. If you're on a page that actually tells you to join our team, then click on the link below and do all that. Whatever it is, do that. I look forward to talking to you next time. Until next time and forever, I will be Joe Bradley, and I look forward to talking with you soon. God bless. Have a nice day.